मैं अमेरिका की मशहूर हार्वर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी में मौजूद हूँ और मेरे साथ मौजूद हैं हार्वर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी के प्रोफेसर स्टीव जार्डिंग। प्रोफेसर जार्डिंग हार्वर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी के दो सबसे पॉपुलर कोर्सेज पढ़ाते हैं, मेकिंग ऑफ अ पॉलिटिशियन एंड रनिंग फॉर इलेक्शंस। इसके अलावा प्रोफेसर जार्डिंग के लिए न्यूयॉर्क टाइम्स मैगजीन ने लिखा है कि ये वहां जिता देते हैं जहां जीतने की कोई संभावना नहीं होती। सर, वेलकम टू APN न्यूज।
It's great to be on. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
As a student, sir, I never imagined that making of a politician, running for elections, these could actually be courses taught in a university. How did the idea of designing these courses come to you?
Well, almost by accident, frankly. The Kennedy School had a course on running for office, and they phased it out. They were getting no students in it. And I had been a fellow at the Institute of Politics in 2003. And I guest lectured in a couple classes here, and I'd been a practitioner, had run campaigns for 30-some years, and the professors went to the dean and said, I know that class only has 10 or 12 students and you're phasing it out, but why don't you let Jarding teach it, offer him a job, because he's a practitioner and he's had all this success and, you know, places he wasn't supposed to win, and he lectured and the students loved him. So the dean came to me and said, well, and they had actually already phased it out of the budget, so they had to put it back in the budget. And he came to me and asked if I would be interested, and I said I would. And so you'll love this. And he said, would you teach it for free? And I said, no, I won't. And he said, you'd be surprised how many people would teach it free for Harvard just to say they taught at Harvard. And I said, I wouldn't be one of them. So I said, you got to pay me. But because I said, I'm not doing it for the money, I'm doing it for the love of the profession. So they gave it to me. In the first year, they had 12 students the year before. The first year I taught it, we had 76. And then we went to 96. And then we filled Star Auditorium at 150 students, and we couldn't take any more. And then a couple of years later, that course was so popular, they asked me to teach a politician's course, which I've turned into this media training course. And it's the only media training course that I know of in the world. There aren't many campaign management courses either, but the Kennedy School loves them because they're practical courses. Half of my students are international students. I now work in, I think I'm in 28 countries around the world now doing training in campaign management or media training. So the demand is just huge, and the courses have just grown exponentially, and so I'm having great fun with it. And so it was kind of an accident. They had already phased the program out, brought it back on a trial basis, and then it just took off.
Will be seeing a lot of you in the near future in India?
Well, potentially, yes. I intend to come back and do some things, including on the educational side. We're looking at opening a leadership institute somewhere in the country, maybe more than one place. But I've had a lot of political interest, and I think we've had some success. And I think we, hopefully showed that if I am smart enough to take the advice of the people of India that know the laws and the culture and the things, and work together and not try to act like I know more than they do, we can have a pretty good partnership. So, yeah, I hope so. Because again, for me, it's real simple. I just think, India is one of the 2 or 3 nations that is going to figure this out and is going to lead in the 21st century. So for me to be a part of that, having done as much work as I have in the United States, as much work as I have in Europe, as much work as I do in Brazil, I've got kind of a hand in all those cookie jars, and it's exciting, and I really enjoy it. But India is clearly, right at the top, and so yes, I hope and intend to be back as much as I can.
My best wishes are with you, sir.
Thank you.
It's been very interesting talking to you. Thank you so much for having spared your time for us.
Well, it's been my pleasure. I do it anytime. So thank you, and I'm glad you're in journalism. It's a great profession.
Thank you so much.
Okay, all right, take care.
तो ये थे प्रोफेसर स्टीव जार्डिंग हार्वर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी के, जो कि ये एक्सक्लूसिव बातचीत कर रहे थे APN न्यूज के साथ।